Welcome to Salazar Nation. This is Frank, and I'm working on this panel. Just working on some background stuff. So these are portraits that are going to be in one panel of the mech mini comic that I'm working on. That may or may not be part of the Warp Anchor 7 official canon. But, but I did want to talk about it. Uh, I do want to talk about this specifically because I am putting in this mini comic. I'm putting a lot of references and mostly shout outs. I'm not talking about using the references, but referencing things that are, I guess, not in the comic world. Like referencing real world, real life, real world things. And in this instance, just paying tribute to my friends, to people that have influenced me and helped me in my comics making career, or just whether it's directly or indirectly, and not just comics, just everything that comes from the creative journey. So I think I've said before in personal conversations and in maybe some streams. I don't think I've said it on the Turaco, but I could have. I might even said on this channel that I don't want to make reference the comic. That it's nothing but in jokes and references. Well, this one it's pretty much reference the comic. Uh, but I want to kind of like get it out of the way and do it in this one because the story for the basic storyline for this one is it's this guy. He gets in an accident. There's this creature that comes out and gets in this motorcycle accident because of it. Well, that guy is very loosely but heavily inspired by Corey Kerr. So the guy is called CK. Um, the so it started from that. It actually started from I just wanted to make this fan art, and I thought what, this actually kind of works with some of the things that at the time we were doing for the Warp Anchor 7, some of the behind the scenes stuff. Um, so this would be a character. And I wouldn't like call him Corey Kerr, but I could CK. It's just that could fit in there, and maybe it can be in the background. So like I'm developing the pretty much his little story here in this mini comic, and kind of using this to explore the world a bit. But because it is it is a reference to Corey Kerr, I decided to what, this is where I'm gonna pay tribute to my artcaster friends. So there is a big reference to Joshua Kimball. There's a reference to Scott Circlin. There's this doctor they call Doctor Circ. They all might not look like them, um, but and there's other people. So like I kind of wanted to put them in there. So that's why like this panel with the portraits. Right now, I'm working on this guy here. So there's portraits of founders. So there's not everyone that could be like a character there that's walking around or talking. Uh, you know, I can put him in this panel. Uh, so this is one of them. And I do show the name. You're gonna see who it is in a little bit. And there's this one and then there's two other ones which you might have seen them. But there is a portrait of Jeff Lafferty and Gibbon Reiniger. Like I said, it might not look exactly like them. But yeah, I want to talk more about references and putting references in your comic. And I think when done right, yeah, really, if it's your comic, if it's your story, if you want to do it, go do it. Uh, for me, I think if I do it right, where it's not just like a day in the life of, uh, you know, I want to put in little references to my friends or to things. I mean, the storyline, um, part of the storyline that the main storyline that we're doing, a small part of it comes from a real world thing, but just interpreted in a way where it works in a comic, where it's not like, oh, this is exactly what this is about. So like your real life is gonna seep into your work in one way or another. It might not be clear to the audience, but like when the work is like when something you're doing and you're doing it like you're doing a really good job, you're doing great, you're gonna put a part of yourself in it. Uh, but yeah, like, but just flat out saying this is who this is who that is, or this is who, reference to this. I try not to do that, but I do it once in a while. So I wanted to do this mini comic to kind of get that out of the way, because I don't think there will be any room for that, where it could actually blend in with the story unless I just like draw something in the background, uh, and like, oh, like this Easter egg is there, which I might do that anyway. uh, but yeah, that's what I want to do with this. Just yeah, like pay tribute to my Orchestra friends. And there you already see the name. So this is Jim Lujan. Like I said, it doesn't look exactly like him. But he is referenced. And sorry, I couldn't put everyone in there. This was just gonna be 8 pages. Now it's I think it's 10 pages. But there will be a little. Uh, I'm gonna make a cover, an inside cover for this, so there will be a little message there, just like this is a tribute to the orchestras, but also plays a part in the Warp Anchor 7 world. At least at the time. We're doing some changes, some revisions. So one or two things might not make it in, but that's okay because it's here. It's in this. So so yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say about references. Like this is not referenced the comic, but I mean the main story is not referenced the comic, but this one is, and I kind of want to get away from making a lot of in jokes because I don't want this to be just, oh, only this group of people are gonna get it. Like I want the audience to be confused. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I think they're for something like this. I think it's good. I think it's fine. Um, I still want the story to be a good story that you will enjoy, that you will like, that you whether it's fun, whether you get a chuckle, or just say, hey, this is a pretty interesting storyline. Um, and that's what I want. I want you to come after you read this to feel something. uh, but yeah, so this is my reference to Jim Lujan, and those aren't mutton chops. That is just some shadow, some light shadow. So yeah, references. Use putting in references. You know what? That's part of the fun part of making a comic. You can do stuff like this. you can put in references to your friends. You can put in your friends in there. You can put in reference to little things. I think Todd McFarlane, at least when he in the beginning, he would put like a little Felix the cat, and you have to go find. Oh, where is it? There's a Felix the cat in here somewhere. Uh, so I might do stuff like that, like in the background, but like plainly saying this is who this is this probably not gonna happen again. At least not in this in the Warp Anchor 7 storyline. There might be some small references though, but so this is my opportunity to do this. So yeah, this is Jim Lujan, Jeff Leffrey, Gibbon Redinger. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get everyone in. If you weren't mentioned this, I'm sorry, but this is dedicated to all the Artcasters. So this has been Frank Salazar, aka Captain Goggles, saying, make comics, not excuses. And as Captain Goggles is saying right now, I guess it's time to get things done. So make something, be creative, and we will see you next time. Captain Goggles, out.